The Red Sea port of Hodeidah is a lifeline for millions of people in Yemen. Nearly 80% of the country's food imports has entered through here. Among others docked now at the ports are UN ships carrying food and medicine. But due to a Saudi-led blockade of the country's entire air, land and seaports, they cannot enter. And for a country that faces the largest food crisis in the world, its impact has been immediate.
Every month we feed 7 million people. These are people who depend completely on relief aid for their survival, and we import these commodities, the food, to help these people. So if we'll be unable to bring food into the country, if the supply lines, be it supply lines for food, medicine or fuel, will be disrupted, that will have grave implications on the well-being of these people.
7 million Yemenis are on the brink of famine, with no access to aid from the outside world. And now there is also an outbreak of cholera. Many, like Lubna Ali, 8-year-old who is suffering from the disease, is waiting for the help.
Lubna was suffering from severe diarrhea and vomiting. I realized that these were symptoms of cholera. I took her to the nearest hospital, but they told us that they did not treat children. Now she is in a tent.
For more than 2 years, Iranian-supported Houthi rebels have been fighting against government forces backed by a Saudi-led coalition. Saudi Arabia says it sealed Yemen's borders to stop the flow of weapons from Iran to the Houthis. It was after the rebels launched a missile at Riyadh's international airport. On Wednesday, the UN Security Council demanded from Saudi Arabia to open all borders into Yemen.
It will not be like the famine that we saw in South Sudan earlier in the year, where tens of thousands of people were affected. It will not be like the famine which cost 250,000 people their lives in Somalia in 2011. It will be the largest famine the world has seen for many decades, with millions of victims.
Since Monday, all humanitarian aid has been halted, despite Saudi Arabia's assurance that the measure was temporary. And despite the warnings, there was no any reaction from the coalition. Nafisa Latic, TRT World.